return of 94% and a drawdown of only 16% compared to those almost 100% return, with the highest win rate so far of 50%. Alright guys, and welcome back to the Accumulation Zone. In today's video I'm going to be testing Tradeiq's new My Subscribers Magic 1 minute buy and sell indicator strategy, the improved version. I'm going to code and automate this strategy and make it available for all the Patreon supporters of my YouTube channel in my Google Drive. And let's jump right into TradingView, and I'm going to show you quickly now what indicators Tradeiq is using in his video. So first of all, we need the SSR hybrid. We are changing the inputs here to a McGinley MA, and we are changing the baseline length to 200. Everything else stays the same, and we are turning everything off here in the style section except the bar color. The second indicator we are going to be using today is the Awesome Oscillator plus MACD by Minex. So we choose this indicator here and we've got it on the chart, and we are going to turn off the plot in here and turn on the second plot right here. Everything else stays the same, and in the input section we are going to change the fast length to 20, the slow length to 30 and the signal length to 10. The last indicator we are going to need is the ADX and DI, the one with 36,000 likes from the community script section. As soon as we have this one on our chart, we keep the input section at the default settings, and we are going to turn off the DI plus and the DI minus. Alright guys, let's go straight into a few trade examples. Here, basically what we are going to look for is a bullish crossover above the zero level on the AO plus MACD. We want to see the ADX line to be above 20, which is this level here, and we want to see the candles colored in baby blue. If all those conditions align, we are entering a long position on the close of the candle, and we are placing our stop loss on the most recent swing low. We are setting our take profit at a risk reward ratio of 2, and right here we see this was a losing trade. Alright guys, I'm getting started now to code up the strategy. I'm super excited to see the results. And yes, if you want to see more trade examples, please just watch Tradeiq's video. He's doing a good job explaining the strategy, so let's go. Alright guys, I just finished coding the strategy and I'm super excited to show you the backtesting results. Let's get into it. And if you want access to this magic buy and sell strategy, you can get access by supporting me on Patreon. Alright, let's check our example. So we took the entry and the stop loss and the take profit exactly where I have shown it in the example, so the strategy is working. And let's actually have a look at the backtesting results on a Euro/US dollar 1 minute chart. So all up over the past, let's open a strategy tester, open a list of trades. Since the 18th of the 7th, 2022, we have been using this strategy. I'm on a TradingView premium plan, so I get a total of 85 trades. That's usually on a 1 minute chart the past 2 weeks. And we had a total return of 1.15% with a max drawdown of roughly 9%, with a losing streak of 9 consecutive losers and a win rate of 34.11%. So those results are actually a little bit shocking, and I came up with an idea how to fix it a little bit without changing all the strategy settings that Tradeiq made public. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to change the ADX, so the ADX value doesn't have to be increasing anymore. And let's check the results afterwards. So now I turned off the condition that the ADX has to be increasing. Now it just has to be above the value of 20. And we see we had a bigger return. We had a few more consecutive losing trades with a higher drawdown and a little bit higher win rate. So all up, didn't make much of a difference. But let's see if I can find better results by modifying a few of those settings. Alright guys, it took me a little while, but eventually I found some nice settings that work really well on the Euro/US dollar chart. We took a total of 120 trades with a win rate of, let's say, 47%, a total gain on account of 43.66%, with a max drawdown of 12% and a max amount of consecutive losing trades of 6. To get those results, we are risking 2% with every position that we are opening. So you would have to calculate your lot size manually, or you just automate it with, for example, Alertatron or free commas. Read the tooltip here, read the information in here if you have access to the script. All the other conditions, all the other settings of the AO and the ADX, they are still the same like in pretty much like Tradeiq's video. The only thing I modified was the risk-to-reward ratio and where we are placing our stop loss. Yeah, that's basically it, and we're risking 2% per trade. Sometimes when I'm scalping, I'm even going down to the 15-second time frame, and I clicked on this and I saw some pretty good results on Bitcoin with a 45% return. We took a total of 176 trades and we had a win rate of roughly 45%. Only had a drawdown of 18% roughly, but overall on a 15-second chart, the strategy was performing really well in a time period over the past 15-second chart. When did it start? The 7th of August. So today we have the 11th of August, so in less than 3 days, this strategy has made 45% return on Bitcoin USDT. But a 15-second chart. It also seems to be working really well on a 15-second chart Ethereum US dollar. Let's check the 1-minute chart. The 1-minute chart has a big drawdown, but it all depends on the settings, so I'm super excited to see you guys modifying all those settings to get the best results. But if we go back to a 15-second chart, we see 46% return with a 16% drawdown, which is okay. Of course, the risk on a seconds chart is super high. And also, if you want to automate the strategy, you can do so here in the alert messages section in the indicator settings. You can just paste in your free commas, Alertatron, or whatever entry message. Just make sure you're aware of the slippage and spread that sometimes can turn a winning trade into a losing trade in real life. So yeah, just make sure you hover over those information boxes and yeah, check out the Google Drive for my automation guide. Before I recorded this video, I asked my Telegram community on what charts and pairs do they want to see the strategy tested on, and that's what we're going to do now in a first section. So here we have the requested Ethereum Bitcoin, Ethereum valuation against Bitcoin on Binance 5-minute chart with a return of 34% and a max drawdown of 16%. But I'm sure these settings can be optimized. And here we've got actually the best settings I've found for this strategy so far, with a return of 94% and a drawdown of only 16% compared to those almost 100% return, with the highest win rate so far of 50%. So here on Ethereum versus Bitcoin on a hourly chart on Binance, so far we got the best results using this magic buy and sell strategy. Alright guys, that's it for me, and if you want to learn more about how I trade and what my community is up to in Telegram, make sure to join us on Telegram. The link for that is in the description below. You can request a free trial of the SCALPER Pro indicator, in my opinion the best indicator you're going to find on trading. We hope you like this video and you have learned something from it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video or in my Telegram community.